set the tone for his administration. I want you to listen to what President Bush said today, because I want to discuss what he is saying. Listen to this.
The United States government will stay vigilant in meeting its most important responsibility, protecting the American people. And the world can be certain this commitment will remain steadfast under our next commander-in-chief.
The way I listened to that, Ed, he was sending a message out to the world, the enemies of the United States, whether hostile governments or terrorists. Barack Obama is going to be steadfast in making sure America is protected.
I took it exactly the same way, and I think what he is saying, where he was sort of caught a little off guard, they did a lot of things before they got to the terrorism reports and what have you. He's going to make sure that Barack Obama comes in fully addressing the issues, and he won't discover things after the fact, as Bush and his people did.
We're hearing that President Bush has already directed his administration to be extremely cooperative with the Obama team. But I think what President Bush was saying was something bigger and more important for him personally. He's starting now to work on his legacy, and he wants to be reminding America and reminding the world that there wasn't an attack in the last couple of years, and so he is trying to figure out the messages he wants to send going out of office that are important for how people view his presidency.
I thought John McCain was very gracious in his concession speech last night. Even when he would mention Barack Obama's name or Joe Biden's name, and there were hecklers and there were angry little boos coming out of there, he tried to avoid that. He was really sensitive, and it's time to move on, and he took personal responsibility. He said, you know, if there were mistakes made, they were my mistakes, and if I lost this election, it's because of me, not because of anyone else. That was pretty gracious of him.
I thought it was incredible. I think that's who John McCain is. People didn't get to see the real John McCain the last couple of months of this campaign. I think he will do everything to make this country move forward and this new administration succeed. He's not going to come be the loyal opposition. He's going to basically do everything he can, as he has in the past, to work with.
And remember, when I interviewed Senator Obama, now President-elect Obama, on Friday, I asked him about John McCain. Would you consider using him as an advisor, maybe even bringing him into the cabinet? He said, yeah, I want to work with this man. We may have exchanged some bitter words, but I respect him.
And he also said that he thought that the McCain campaign deserves some credit for not going down a sort of a racist path and the like. Differentiate John McCain's personal attitude, though, with what we're seeing his campaign start to do in the last 24 hours, which is trash Sarah Palin.
It's really amazing what's going on. If you hear, I've been getting some of these calls myself.
They did not lose because of Sarah Palin.
That's right.
And they did not treat her well. She is one of the most significant. We have, before yesterday, we had 3 governors, 5 women senators. We now have 4. We now have 7. She is one of the most important ones, the most widely known. And for these people to do this is totally irresponsible.
Why do they dislike her so much? I mean, what did she do that irritated some of these?
I don't think they did. She may not have paid enough attention to them. There's big egos, some of these people who run these campaigns, and I think to a certain extent they expected her to click her heels and march and do everything they told. And she's a governor.
And it's only just beginning, as you know. The leaks are going to be coming out, and some of these sordid stories or whatever. You know.
She's already on the defensive about it, as we heard her say to Dana Bash this morning, that, you know, she apologized for potentially making mistakes, which, in my view, she should not have had to do. That was really inappropriate of the McCain campaign to go after her.
She spoke this morning with our own Dana Bash. We're going to play that interview for her. It's a great interview. Yeah, because it's revealing. And her future, you know, we'll see what happens. But she's not going away, sir.
She's not going away, absolutely.
No. All right, guys, thanks very much.
Thank you.